Welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel, everyone. This is Rich making another video on XRP today as usual. So wherever you are in this vast planet, I hope you're all having a nice day today. We are going to discuss XRP. This is the one-day chart once more. Right now, the price is at $2.21. You can see how XRP has been trading inside this channel for a very long time if you zoom out to the past year. All they can do is wait for XRP to emerge from consolidation. It is going to be truly amazing when it occurs. However, we seem to be caught between $2.20, $2.30 at the moment. And have a look at Bitcoin. Still more than $108,000. Additionally, it appears to be nearly the same for Bitcoin. Although following this slump, Bitcoin had some respectable increases. The issue with Bitcoin, in my opinion, is that once it approaches $110,000, something immediately occurs and it plummets. That final push-up is still something I believe will happen eventually, between 120 and 130K. However, the breakout for XRP is going to be fantastic, and I am eager for it to occur. According to a commentator, if XRP hits $10,000, the XRP ledger's fundamental function would be compromised. He claims that as enthusiasm for audacious XRP price projections grows, one cryptocurrency analyst is highlighting a basic inconsistency that such assessments could lead to. An XRP price of $10,000 will prevent regular users from accessing the XRP ledger, according to Stellar Expert. According to him, this would go against the fundamental ideas upon which it was founded. Alright, so XRP must remain affordable for people to purchase it. I apologize, but at the same time, Bitcoin is worth more than $110,000. Thus, it is completely nonsensical. People are going to be priced out by this coin. People will be priced out by XRP. And it's simply a difficult reality to accept. You see, if you're going to transfer all of the world's money and tokenized assets, you'll be transferring stable government coinage, such as the digital dollar and the digital euro. XRP cannot be purchased for a low price. It's just like everything else. People either see it when it's inexpensive or they become priced out when the cost increases. That's the crux of the matter. The majority of individuals think that XRP is a 5-digit asset. I think the same thing. Since more XRP is being locked away, I don't think 100 billion tokens will be sufficient. According to a former SEC attorney, Judge Torres is no longer involved in the XRP case. Mark Fogel is the source of this. He is stating that since Ripple has withdrawn their appeal, this case is now resolved and we are only awaiting the SEC to do the same. He stated that it would just revert to Judge Torres' first order. The judge has concluded the case. Now it is solely up to the SEC. I believe that the actual route to XRP's price recovery begins when that news is made. I predict that we will move between $2 and $2.20 and $2.30 until then. I believe we will begin to move to far higher pricing points after this case is resolved. David Schwartz, the CTO of Ripple, claims in a court document dated 2023 that Satoshi most likely owned a significant quantity of XRP. What makes him say that then? Probably as a result of David Schwartz's knowledge that Satoshi possesses vast quantities of XRP. Additionally, there is a ton of conjecture going on at the moment. Is it a coincidence, though? Is it conjecture? Or are they facts? The last reported message from Satoshi was sent in April 2011. May 2011. David Schwartz begins constructing the ledger for XRP. August of 2011. Twitter welcomes Arthur Brito. Now 14 years later, Brito makes a comeback. Additionally, idle 14-year-old Bitcoin wallets simply transfer Bitcoin. I concur that XRP is the ultimate form of Bitcoin. As a result, numerous Bitcoin wallets that have lain dormant since the Satoshi era are now reviving. Bitcoin is being transferred in huge quantities to centralized exchanges. These 10,000 Bitcoin transfers indicate that something significant is taking place here, and we will see this in the future. Sean asks whether anyone recalls the previous Brito emails in which he stated that $10,000 worth of XRP would be required for worldwide usage. He is currently transferring Bitcoin in 10,000 batches per batch. Is that a coincidence in your opinion? No, I believe that this is the signal that we may be anticipating. That's just what I honestly think. Just now, Satoshi Nakamoto got $20,000 in Bitcoin. Since they believe Arthur Brito is the owner of the Satoshi wallets, Brad Garlinghouse may be transferring Bitcoin to him if he is receiving it. Some people believe they are David Schwartz's. This is what I believe is going on here. Whether the price of Bitcoin reaches $1 million or not is irrelevant to older Bitcoin holders. They have enormous quantities of it. Thus, the majority of them are already multi-billionaires. For this reason, I predicted that Bitcoin would have difficulty as it began to rise. A lot of sell-offs will be taking place, and new purchasers will be purchasing concurrently. However, I believe that these previous purchasers are simply tired of owning this item. The time has come to pay out. Others claim that they are cashing out in order to invest the funds in XRP. That wouldn't surprise me either. There is truth to the buyback theory. The number of hints keeps growing. The buyback theory will never be implemented. This misconception was even disproved by David Schwartz. You see, 9. Your XRP will not be repurchased by the U.S. government. Limiting XRP to a single jurisdiction exploits its flaws rather than its advantages. Diverse ownership is the most effective way for cryptocurrencies to function. There is no chance that XRP will ever be bought back, but I believe that the escrow will wind up with the BIS, the IMF, the U.S. Treasury, the Fed, the ECB, and other central banks. Additionally, since so many people will be selling, there is no need for one. When we reach $5, people will be selling. More people will be selling at $10.